5. Pain of the Past Part 5. Chapter 5 Pain of the Past Part 5. Naruto's choice of leaving the past was choice of his own, longing for to be a part of the family he so rightful desires to be with. Naruto is now back in the past once again, however, with a price. The story continues. After being visited by Minato, Naruto gotten bit better. He didn't need to be placed under life support. It was the morning, and Naruto was wide awake. Naruto thought about his life living with Kushina and Minato. Though he would feel better now, he still couldn't shake the ill feeling as he felt there was something wrong. Never mind his seal. Kurama told him about how the seal that kept Kurama where he was different now. It was sealed, but the seal was always sealed. But Kurama felt the link between him and Naruto wasn't strong as it normally was. To Kurama's view, the seal was broken and needed to be fixed. Naruto was still weakened, but he wasn't weak enough to get out of the bed. Naruto grabbed a nearby wheelchair and got inside it. Naruto opened the door and left out. The hallways were quiet, not a single sight of a person was there. Naruto rolled to the flat stairways that were used for wheelchairs. Naruto went up to the rooftop of the hospital. Naruto noticed no one was there, which was perfect for him. Naruto wanted some fresh air as he watched the sun rise. Naruto watched upon the sight of the rising sun birthing a new day. Naruto's eyes widened as he felt someone's arms were wrapped around his neck. Naruto closed his eyes as he smiled. He felt someone also touched his right hand. Naruto looked to see Minato and Kushina were there right behind him. Minato and Kushina came to the hospital that morning to visit their dear Naruto. Naruto felt warm as his loneliness vanishes upon their presence. Minato and Kushina watched the sun rise with their adopted son. Naruto just wanted to tell he was happy they were with him. But he just couldn't say it. His voice never came out and only a smile replaced his voice. But their reaction is what he feared the most, what they would say if they knew who he was and where he came from. But right now he didn't care at this moment. All he cared about was being with his family. They were taken from him and he went back just to be with them. Few hours later. Now Naruto, hold still, this will hurt just for a moment. Minato told him. Naruto stood up with his pulled up, showing his seal to his parents. I will fix your seal. It seems whoever did this to you sealed off your chakra. Leave it alone, Naruto said to his father. Both Kushina and Minato were a bit shocked to hear him say it. But Naruto, Kushina said with a worried look. If my seal is fixed, I will disappear. I know I will. I don't want to disappear right now, not ever. I want to be with them. Naruto thought. Naruto, please, I have to do this. Your seal needs to be fixed or else your health will become worse. You have recovered, but your chakra hasn't. Please Naruto, let me fix your seal. Minato explained to the young boy. Minato and Kushina felt it. Naruto was afraid. He didn't want Minato touching his seal. Naruto touched his stomach as he wasn't sure what the outcome would have become. Minato reached out as he was about to touch Naruto's seal. Naruto grabbed Minato's right hand as angry glare came across Naruto's face. I said leave it alone. Don't touch my seal. Naruto gasped as he let go of Minato's right hand. I'm sorry. Just leave my seal alone, okay? I'm feeling better, okay? I'll get better, just leave my seal alone. Please Dad, Naruto smiled at the end. Very well then Naruto, I will leave your seal alone. Minato nodded with a smile. Today the day you come home, Naruto-kun. Kushina chuckled, while Naruto nodded. Namikaze's residence. Naruto was in his room, which was the basement of the Namikaze. The bedroom was a fitting room for Naruto. Naruto lay there in his bed. Naruto was taking a nap, but however, he couldn't sleep. The sound of footsteps from above kept him up. The voices of his parents drew his attention the most. I'm living with my parents under the same roof. But why do I still feel like crap? I got my parents, but there's something missing. I can feel it. Naruto thought. Maybe it's because they are your parents but in the past. Or is it because you feel jealous that none of this will come true if we screw up? Or maybe it's the fact that our chakra is still seal. We will have to get the seal undo one day, Naruto. It's screwing up for the both of us. What do you mean by the both of us? My chakra is seal as well. I can't reach you, remember? I can't heal you like I normally would or give you my power, but that 5-element seal is keeping me from it. I know you're scared of leaving them and being alone again, Naruto. But we'll die if our seal isn't fixed. Hasn't taken a good look at. Real pale. If I would say anything better, I would say you have chakra cancer. Naruto annoyed Kurama's voice as he turned to the right side. So, you're saying I'm dying? Yes, but only if our seal is not fixed. Remember, we were in the hospital for a while. You were healing with your normal healing abilities, but since most of our chakra was seal, there were many chances of the old cells weren't rid of. Also, they are worried about you, Naruto. Don't you want to see th? You wish for? Fine, I'll ask Dad to fix my seal, but right now, I just want to rest. Rest is for the dead. Sleep then. Naruto's sweat dropped as Kurama chuckled. Meanwhile, upstairs. I'm telling you, Kushina, I want to fix his seal. Naruto doesn't look well. We have to, or else. Minato frowned. I know, Minato, but it's Naruto's choice. I want his seal fixed too. But we don't want to force him. Who knows what kind of hell that boy been through to become a Jinchuriki, if he trusts us to fix his seal or not. Kushina frowned as Minato sighed. Minato nodded his head as he sighed. I am fully aware, Kushina. But it is Naruto's choice. I can't force him if he doesn't want his seal fixed. For now we will have to wait for an opening. Until then we are a family and we have a son now. Minato kissed Kushina on her forehead as he placed his right hand over Kushina's stomach as Kush. It won't be long, Kushina said. I know, he said while smiling. Later that night, Naruto skipped dinner and remained in the basement of his room. The house was quiet. Naruto was wide awake. He couldn't sleep. His thoughts kept him awake. Naruto's thought on about his parents and his life with them, but this seal being the only possible thing keeping him here in the past, the only thing that has kept him in. Dying would only bring his family grief to his parents. Naruto got out of bed as he went upstairs. In the dark living room, Naruto found his way to the couch in the living room after bumping into a chair twice. Naruto sat there as he looked around the dark living room. He couldn't see a thing, yet he looked around. He sighed heavily. If I die, then my goal, my plans will go to waste. But I don't want to lose them. Man, this sucks. Naruto lay down staring at the ceiling in the dark. Soon Naruto closed his eyes, entering the world of dreams. Soon morning came to Konoha while elsewhere was asleep, but Minato, as he came downstairs while Kushina was still asleep. Seeing Naruto lying there asleep on the couch, Minato couldn't help but smile at his adopted son. But his smile turned into a frown as he wished to fix Naruto's seal before it get any worse. He remembered. Before taking Naruto home. Flashback. While the nurses were helping Naruto prepare to leave the hospital, Tsunade had a word with Kushina and Minato. "What's wrong, Tsunade?" Kushina asked. Tsunade sighed at first. "It's about that kid." "What about Naruto?" Minato asked. Tsunade frowned at first before she spoke. "He's dying, slowly." "Dying how? What's the cause?" Kushina asked while nearly holding her will to shout. "His chakra has been deeply blocked and sealed. We were lucky to unlock just a few. We need to unlock that seal of his. It's the seal that's killing him. He won't die right away, but he will over time. His body needs chakra. His old chakra cells are mixing in with his body and his healing is rather slow, much slower even for a Jinch. Heal completely, but by that time he'll be dead by then." Tsunade informed the couple. "Is there anything we can do?" Minato asked while Kushina nodded. "There's A or B way of undoing the seal. A, either you or Sarutobi-san can do it, maybe with an element seal, or B, we can try and see what the Hyuga clan do. I'll give Naruto about 2 months before his body completely breaks down." Tsunade told the couple. "Thank you, Tsunade." Tsunade nodded. "Make it quick before the end of the week. I believe if we wait too long our options won't work. The body needs chakras to survive and that boy is dangerously low on his. He has chakra cancer. It's when old chakra cannot leave the body and with no new chakra being made. The old chakra takes total on the OT. Should we tell Naruto?" Kushina asked. "No, I don't think so. I am not sure if he knows, but he won't be happy about the news. Try and do it when he's asleep or when his guard is down. If he said he's fine, he's lying." Minato and Kushina nodded as Tsunade took her leave to other matters. End of flashback. Naruto's asleep. This is a perfect chance to fix his seal. Minato whispered. Just as Minato thought all was right, there was a knock on the door. The sound of the knock woke Naruto up. His sight was blurry as Minato quickly backed off and headed towards the stairs, acting as if he was coming down the stairs. Naruto rubbed his eyes and saw Minato at the stairs. "Dad." Minato smiled. "Morning, Naruto. Oh, did you fell asleep on the couch?" Minato acted surprised. Naruto paused as he remembered he blacked out. "Yeah, I guess I did." He chuckled. Minato answered the door and saw his young student Kakashi Hitaki. Browse just in community forum beta's story. "Morning, Minato-sensei." Kakashi waved. "Kakashi, what brings you here?" Minato asked, after yawning. "Remember you said you were going to train me, don't you remember? The new jutsu you wanted to show me." Young Kakashi said. Minato slapped his forehead. "Right, I'm sorry, Kakashi. I forgot, not easy being a Hokage and your sensei at the same time, and especially with Kushina and the baby." "It's okay, Minato-sensei." Kakashi said. Kakashi noticed Naruto on the couch. "Who's he?" Kakashi asked. "Kakashi, this is Kushina's and my adopted son, Naruto." Minato introduced his student to his adopted son. Little does he know these two be sensei and student in the future. "Adopted son?" Kakashi asked. Minato nodded. Yes, not too long ago we met Naruto. But we met again, things got, well, out of hand. So we decide to adopt him as our own. Be nice, okay? Minato whispered to Kakashi. Kakashi walked over to Naruto and held out his right hand. Pleasure to meet you, Naruto, Kakashi Hatake. Naruto smiled at the young Kakashi, shaking his hand likewise. So sensei, are we training or what? Kakashi asked. Keep your headband on. It's the morning, Kushina is still asleep and I'm hungry. Minato sighed. But you told me don't eat breakfast before training. Kakashi said, while Minato sweat dropped. That was for the bell test only. Don't tell me you have been doing this for the past 4 years, Kakashi. Minato, while Kakashi and Naruto sweat dropped together. No, Kakashi lied while looking the other way while Minato eyed his student. Next time I'll fix your seal, Naruto. I won't have our daughter be born without her big brother to protect her. Minato thought. After breakfast was over, Minato and Kakashi left for training, leaving Naruto home with Kushina. Minato originally didn't want to leave Kushina alone, but since Naruto was home, he believed everything would be fine and that Kushina and Naruto would have a wonderful time together, and for Naruto getting to know his new MOT. Room on the couch again, taking a nap. Naruto felt tired more often, he didn't know why, but he just did. He got enough sleep while in the hospital. Naruto felt a warm feeling, a gentle touch stroking through his hair. When Naruto woke, the first thing he saw was Kushina looking over him with her beautiful smile. Naruto gasped and quickly raised his head from Kushina's lap. Sorry, he said. What for? You were sleeping. You mumble in your sleep, she said. He paused. Lay back down, it's okay, Naruto, I'm here. I'm your Ka-san, yes. She smiled. Yeah, you are. He chuckled. Laying his head back down on Kushina's lap, Naruto stared at his mother before looking at her stomach. Within that stomach was his infant self, and very soon he would be born. Naruto, can I ask you a question? Kushina asked. Sure, he said. Do you want us to be your parents? She asked. Why do you ask that? He wondered. I'm just wondering, lately you've been far from us. You skip dinner, you rarely talk, and when Minato was about to touch your seal you panic. Is there something going on? If you don't want us, Naruto cut Kushina right off. No, it isn't that. I do want you guys to be my parents. It's just when I grew up, I didn't know who my parents or what they were like. I thought they didn't want me and left me. I know what I want, and what I want is to have parents. I want to be your son and I want to stay with you guys. Naruto said. Then why are you afraid of Minato touching your seal? She asked. Because the last time someone touched my seal. Naruto thought back to the encounter in the Forest of Death against that one odd grass ninja. Naruto closed his eyes thinking back, because it really hurt, I felt an unbearable pain through my body. I couldn't use my chakra and I felt so weak, so very weak. Just like when I was little. Everyone laughed at me because I was weak. I didn't want to be weak. So when my seal was fixed I was strong again. So I decided. Ran away because I didn't want to be there. I didn't felt I was needed it. I wanted to be anywhere but there. I wanted to be with my parents, I wanted to see them, and ask why they left me. But my seal was touched again, but before that happened I made it back here. And you found me, Ka-san. Naruto opened his eyes to see face. Her tears touched Naruto's nose and forehead. Ka-san, why are you crying? He asked. Because, you're my son now and I would never leave you. Minato and I will never let anyone hurt you anymore, Naruto-kun. You're my son, you're our son. You're an Uzumaki now. So please don't run away anymore, stay with us. Stay with your family. Naruto rose up looking at his mother as Kushina hugged Naruto. Naruto. Touch filled with her love for her son. The touch of being loved by his mother. You will always be loved, never forget that. Naruto remembered his mother's last words to him. So will you get our seal fix or not? Or will you wait until you rot away? Kurama asked. There's one thing I have to do before I can make that choice. Naruto thought. What? Tell them who I really am. Do you think they will accept it? They have to. I'm their son and they are my parents. They will love me no matter what. If we get our seal fix, I give you something in return. A reward of some kind. Something much bigger than just a reward, Naruto. I call it best of two worlds. Kurama chuckled. Well worth the wait, I guess. Elsewhere in Konoha Forest. Sir Minato and young Kakashi have left for the training grounds. A voice spoke in the dark. Good, a perfect chance to kidnap Kushina Uzumaki. We fail once, we will not fail again. And with the child of the fourth Hokage she carries, this will be a bonus day for us, spoke a hidden cloud ninja. Little does they know a young Uzumaki will die to keep his family together and will stop at nothing to keep it that way. End of Chapter 5. Chapter 6 Pain of the Past Part 6 Venom of the Kyuubi. With the Uzumaki family. It was night, all were asleep. Naruto was in his room down in the basement of his parents' house. Naruto spent all day helping his mother out even though he was ill. That alone didn't stop him from helping Kushina. While helping out his mother, Naruto learned how Minato and Kushina met. It was one of the questions he always wanted to ask his parents. While Minato was out taking care of business as the fourth Hokage and also while training Kakashi Hatake as well. Naruto was asleep as he dreams away within his mind. The only soul that wasn't asleep but Kurama. Wide awake within Naruto's soul, the nine tails let out a sigh. Kurama stood on his two legs and closed his red eyes. Kurama's first tail twitched as his nose twitched twice. Suddenly everything around Kurama suddenly changed as the background shifted into another place. Kurama opened his eyes as the first thing that he gazes upon was himself, or rather his past self. As right in front of Kurama, bound and chained to a rock, was Kurama of the past. The nine tails of the past eyes widened in shock for what he saw before him. Another bijou. No, another Kurama. However, Kurama of the past saw Kurama of the future as the two glared at one another. Kurama of the past looked at his future self to see there was a large cell in front of him. We need to talk, Kurama said to his past self. Kurama of the past remained silent for a moment. What is it you want from me? A favor. And what favor do you want from me? Kurama of the past frowned, seeing his future self locked away in a better position seal. Chakra, Kurama said with a calm voice. Why? Past Kurama glared. My host needs it. Our chakra has been blocked from one another. He will surely die if I don't do anything about it. I can't undo it from within. But however, if the chakra was from another, the seal could possibly be fixed or at least undone. Kurama said, I can only give my chakra to Kushina, that is how the seal works. Or are you from a far future? Past Kurama wonders. Only by 12 years. I am Kushina's son host. Naruto Uzumaki. Kurama introduced his new host to his old self. How interesting, so I get seal inside Kushina's brat, how delightfully. Why should we help this brat anyway? If he dies you will be revived. Kurama of the past growls at his future self. Because he and I made a deal, I am a bijou of my word. I've been with him for 12 years. I know the boy inside and out. What he desires the most is Kushina and Minato. I will keep my word, our word. Naruto said he will free us if I deliver my promise. Kurama of the past laughed. You've grown soft in those years. Did you forget Kushina was our second host? Removing us from her will weaken her or surely kill her. The past fox again growl. But she is an Uzumaki. She will survive it, though she will lose a large chunk of chakra. Kurama's red eyes flash red. Kurama of the past's eyes did the same thing. Fine, we'll see if this Naruto can keep his word. Kurama of the past said with a grin. While Kurama smirked at his past self. But I will give you both the needed chakra when the time is right. Both Nine Tails stared at one another before giving a nod. But be warned, the amount of chakra I will be large. Enough for me to fix what is broken. Kurama grinned. So tell me, what is this plan of yours, really? Past Kurama was curious as Kurama of the future just grinned. The very next day, Naruto was awake, but only due to the fact he woke up coughing. The sound of the basement door opened as Naruto could hear Minato's and Kushina's voice calling out to him. As they both asked Naruto if he was fine. I'm fine, just a little cough, he said. Naruto wiped his mouth with tissue paper. Naruto's eyes widened as the tissue paper had blood on it. Naruto bared his teeth and threw the tissue paper in the trash can nearby. Kid, your time is running short. You have to tell them before it's too late. You have to get the seal fix. Kurama's words were. I know, Kurama. Naruto felt suddenly out of breath. Suddenly Naruto started coughing again, but this time the cough hit harder. Naruto covered his mouth with his hands as he coughed again and again. But once it stopped, Naruto withdrew his hands and saw a large amount of blood he coughed up. Damn, it's getting worse. Like I said, get your seal fix. Do it now or our asses is done. Kurama shouted at his host. But if it gets fixed, I'll be sent back. I don't want to go back. Kid, I got a plan. Remember what I said? Yeah, I do. Just get the seal fix. Suddenly Naruto heard the sound of a knock on the front door. Naruto heard Minato open the door. Naruto could hear 4 footsteps enter the household. Naruto kept quiet as he listens to whoever was inside the house. Naruto's eyes widened when he heard the voice of the third Hokage, but however he heard an elderly woman's voice also. Then a third voice Naruto heard soon after. Minato, Kushina, how's the baby? The sound of Jiraiya's voice was heard. Naruto placed his hands on the bed cover. Naruto gripped the covers tightly as he bared his teeth as an angry snarl he let out. Naruto's eyes red slowly faded from blue to light orange back to blue. But however Naruto's blue eyes stayed the same. While upstairs, Minato and Kushina were accompanied by Jiraiya, Minato's sensei and the godfather of their child, and also Hiruzen Sarutobi, the former third Hokage, and his wife Biwako Sarutobi. The baby is doing just fine. Kushina smiled at the three-leaf ninjas. You hadn't done anything risky now, have you, Kushina? Biwako said while staring at the red-haired Uzumaki. Kushina's sweat dropped as she shook her head. Oh, of course not, Biwako-sama. Kushina said with a big smile. So what brings you all here? Minato asked his sensei. Something very important came up and you should know, Minato. Hiruzen told the young Hokage. It's about Kumogakure. Biwako spoke, as Kushina frowned while everyone's faces were either saddened or had a serious look. Kushina remembered her past run with Kumogakure. They sneak into Konoha to steal Kushina and learn the secret of Kushina's special chakra and find a way to control the Kyuubi. They want peace between us. We just got a letter from the Rampage speaking of him sending his men to Konoha to form the peace path between Kumogakure and Konohagakure. They want all past battles and missions in the past. Jiraiya spoke. Minato was unsure how he felt about this. He knew Kushina was worried about tea. We can't avoid this forever, and a sign of peace is something we all need, especially for the people of Konoha. Hiruzen said to Minato, while being a young Hokage. Minato could already feel the weight of this on his shoulders. Fine, we will accept their peace path. Minato said, though he wasn't all too happy to accept something like this at all. Kushina held Minato's hands as the young Hokage looked at his wife and smiled at her. The sound of someone coughing badly was heard from below. The cough caught Jiraiya and the Sarutobi couple attention. Minato, who's down there? Jiraiya asked. Well, I guess the cat is out of the bag, huh? Minato looked at Kushina, while the young couple chuckled together. Explain, you two. Hiruzen spoke. A while ago Minato found a young boy, and to make a long story short, me and Minato decide to adopt him as our son. He's a bit sick right now. His name is Naruto Uzumaki. We told Tsunade and the hospital staff to keep it a secret for a while until we thought it was right. Sorry we kept it from you, Kushina said while bowing. Head to see the Sarutobi couple and Jiraiya smiling at them. What? The couple said. Nothing, just bit surprised, that is all. So you have adopted a child before yours can be born? Biwako said with a small smile. It would give them the experience they will need when the baby is born. And there's no harm of taking an orphan in as your own, Jiraiya said with a smirk. Again the sound of Naruto coughing was heard again. You said he's ill, why is here, shouldn't be at the hospital, Jiraiya said, with little worry look. Naruto was in the hospital for a while. He got better, he's just need time to heal up. His coughing is getting bad, but he'll pull through, I am sure of it, Minato told everyone. Kushina opened the basement door. Naruto-kun, are you okay? Do you need anything? Kushina asked from the stairs. There a long pause of silence that made everyone worry, but Naruto's voice was soon heard. I'm fine, just need some water, he said. Kushina to get the glass of water for Naruto, but Minato stopped Kushina before she took a first step downstairs. I'll take it to him, he told his wife. Kushina nodded. Mind if we see the kid? Jiraiya asked Minato. That's up to Naruto-kun if he wants some company, Kushina said. Naruto, do you mind if Kushina and I bring some friends down to see you? Minato asked his son. Browse just in community forum beta's story. Anime/manga/anime/Naruto/anime/Naruto/. Naruto let out a saddened sigh. At first he knew who they were but not the elderly woman. Naruto knew everyone would see him. In time it would be best for him to get it over with and be done with it. Sure, he said weakly. Everyone went downstairs to greet the young Uzumaki. Jiraiya, Biwako and Hiruzen were surprised when they saw Naruto. Naruto's appearance was different than they thought. He had blonde spiky hair, blue strong eyes and whisker marks on his face. If they didn't know any better, Naruto looked just like Minato and Kushina. Of other features, but he mostly looked just like Kushina but with blonde hair. He had Kushina's eyes and her face. But then again, Naruto was their adopted son. There was no way he was their real son. They would have known, and beside, Kushina's birth wasn't ready to be born just yet. Hi, Naruto said weakly. So you're Naruto, huh? Jiraiya said with a big smile. Both he and Minato crossover their arms over their chest. Biwako went up to Naruto and placed her right hand over Naruto's forehead. You're not burning up. Biwako then gently placed her left hand against Naruto's throat and gentle rubbed it. Nor do you have a sore throat, Hiruzen's wife said. Mom, what she's doing? Naruto said with a worry look. I'm just making sure, Biwako said. On what? Naruto's right eyebrow rose. You're doing fine, honey, Kushina said with a smile. Biwako stepped away from Naruto as Hiruzen and Jiraiya walked up towards the adopted son of the couple. While everyone had their eyes on Naruto, Biwako noticed the trash can nearby and peeked over and saw tissue paper. There was blood on it, lots of blood. There was more than one tissue paper that had blood on it. Biwako this before. But she wasn't sure what she thinks this was. Biwako remained quiet for the moment. Hey, did you know I was gonna name Kushina's child after you? Jiraiya said. Naruto's eyes widened a little bit. Really? Jiraiya nodded. Yeah, but we can't have two Narutos now, can we? Jiraiya laughed. You are the godfather of our child, Jiraiya. And then since Naruto-kun is our adopted son, that makes you his godfather as well, Minato said, while everyone but Naruto laughed at the idea. Naruto felt a surge of anger building up inside of him. Everyone was laughing together. Unknowingly they were taunting him. When Jiraiya patted Naruto on his head, Naruto's eyes shot widen. Naruto grabbed Jiraiya's right arm and pulled it on his head. Don't touch me, Naruto shouted in anger. Whoa there, kid, relax will ya? Jiraiya said, with a surprised look on his face. Everyone saw how angry Naruto was. His blue eyes said it to them to all. Anger, betrayal, loneliness and fear. Minato noticed Naruto's whisker marks look deeper. Naruto's seal gave off a deep red glow as Naruto unknowingly was trying to call upon Kurama's chakra only for nothing to happen and was given a bad effect. That being, Naruto's stomach throbbed in pain. Naruto started coughing again. He spat out blood from his mouth. Naruto! Kushina and Minato yelled his name. Naruto held out his right hand, stopping his parents. Naruto breathed deep and let out a sigh. I'm okay, just overdid it. I like to be alone right now, he said. Before Minato, Jiraiya or Hiruzen was about to speak. Biwako spoke first as she'd clap her hands. You heard him, back upstairs everyone. Biwako pushed the men to the stairs and ordered them upstairs. Biwako looked to see Naruto was drinking a glass of water. He gave Kushina the glass as his mother was rubbing his back while asking him if he was truly fine. Naruto nodded his head and told his mother to leave him. He told the women he wanted to rest. Once everyone was upstairs, the basement door was closed, leaving Naru. That's a strange you two picked up, Jiraiya said with a frown. Sorry about that, Jiraiya, Naruto-kun. He's... Minato rubbed the back of his head while chuckling nervously. He's a Jinchuriki, Biwako said. Everyone's eyes widened and turned to stare at Biwako. Naruto, he's a Jinchuriki, isn't he? Biwako asked the young couple. How did you know? Kushina said with a frown. It's not every day you see a boy who has whisker marks on his cheeks. I saw the red glow on his stomach. And that look in his eyes. That is the look of someone who was betrayed, Biwako said with an honest voice. We don't know which tails he is though, Minato said while looking at Kushina, who was frowning. He couldn't be holding the Kyuubi. Kushina has the Kyuubi. It must be one of the other tailed beasts, Jiraiya said with a little frown. While Minato and Kushina knew they were even more trouble now, hiding an adopted child is one thing, but hiding a Jinchuriki is another, especially with not knowing what tailed beast he has. Have you checked his seal? You could discover what kind of tailed beast he has. But first tell us how you two met this kid, and tell us the truth. Jiraiya again spoke. Minato and Kushina nodded. For about an hour the couple to them how they met Naruto. Naruto disappears soon after and his reappearance months later. Discovering he's a Jinchuriki and his chakra is seal up and also he's dying. We don't want to force Naruto. But we don't want him to die, not because he's a Jinchuriki but because he's our son. Tsunade told us we have 1 week to make the choice. If we don't do something within that time, it will be too late to save him. Minato finished explaining the past to Hiruzen, Biwako, and Jiraiya. Tomorrow I'll have a look at his seal. First things first, we need to deal with the problem at hand. They're coming today, Jiraiya said as Minato and Hiruzen nodded. I'll stay here with Naruto-kun. Minato, you go on and do what you must. Don't worry about me, we'll be fine, Minato. Minato smiled and kissed Kushina. He trusted Kushina. I'll make this quick, I promise, Minato said. I know you will. Kushina grinned. 2 hours later. Kid, wake up, I smell trouble. Naruto opened his eyes. Naruto felt more tired than before. He wasn't sure why, but he felt weaker than usually. Naruto went upstairs. There he saw Kushina sitting on the couch reading a book. When Kushina saw Naruto coming upstairs, she rose up from the couch and went over to Naruto to help him. But Naruto told his mother he's fine. Okay, Fox, what do you mean you smell trouble? I don't see a thing, Naruto thought. Soon, very soon. Keep your guard up, Kurama said. Naruto, will you allow me to do something for you? Kushina smiled at her son. Naruto walked over to the couch and sat down as Kushina sat down beside him. What is it you want me to allow? He wondered. I want to touch your seal, she said. Naruto suddenly looked surprised. Why? He asked while looking sad. Because I want to help. Minato wants to help. We want to help Naruto. If don't want us to fix your seal, that fine. But you're not getting any way better, but let me at least try. I know a few things about sealing. Kushina winked. Really, I never knew that. Kushina nodded. I wasn't really good at ninjutsu when I was young, but I kept on trying and trying again and again. But my mother was there to give me a few lessons and she helped me. Now I want to help you, please Naruto. Kushina's smile made Naruto feel at ease of this. He didn't want his seal fixed, but could he choose to stay here or gee? I'll let you see my seal, just a little bit, okay? Kushina nodded. Naruto lay down on the couch as Kushina got down on her knees. Naruto's lift his shirt showing his stomach to show his seal to his mother. This might hurt Naruto. Be strong, okay? Naruto nodded. Kushina's hands suddenly glow bright blue with chakra. Kushina placed her right hand on top of Naruto's stomach, while her left hand was placed above his stomach. Kushina felt Naruto's chakra was sealed. There was still some chakra there but held up. Kushina felt his chakra. She felt the large amount that was held back. Naruto groaned in pain, Kushina being carefully while touching Naruto's seal. Kushina twisted her right hand to the right as Naruto felt the pain slightly going away as it was being replaced by the feel of release. Naruto started to feel coming flowing. Kushina saw color returning to Naruto's skin, his pale appearance was fading away. Naruto's soul. Kurama opened his eyes as he felt something happening outside beyond the seal. Kurama smiled as he knew what was going on. Getting your seal finally fixed, huh? Alright then Naruto, time to honor up on our deal. Kurama thought. Outside of Naruto's soul. Kushina fixed only half of Naruto's seal, giving Naruto back 50% of his chakra and his link with Kurama back. Suddenly Kushina felt a surge of power between chakra returning back to Naruto. Images appeared in Kushina's head. The images she saw were a giant cage and a young Naruto standing in front of the cage, and behind the cage was Kurama, whom let out a furious roar. Kushina shook her head as she could understand. What does this mean? Kushina removed her hands to hold her head as she could hear Kurama within her letting out a furious roar of anger. Mom, are you alright? He asked her. Kurama within Kushina quickly silenced itself as Kushina nodded to her son. Kushina smiled at her son. Though she didn't fix his seal all the way, she did gave back some of his chakra that was held back. As the mother and son smiled at one another, Naruto was glad. He felt better now, thank completely, but enough for his link with Kurama to reconnect, even if it was only 50%. Before Naruto could even say thank you, a loud explosion went off. The shockwave pushed Naruto away from Kushina as Kushina was knocked down. The couch fell on top on Naruto as well as some of the ceiling. Naruto was trapped and couldn't move at all. Naruto saw Kushina was on the floor. She was okay, she wasn't hurt or pinned down as he was. Kushina rose up from her feet to walk over to her adopted son, but however. Suddenly out from nowhere a group of 5 ninja men surrounds Kushina and held their kunais to her throat, her stomach and to the back of her head. And one another ninja was on top of the couch as he grabs Naruto by the hair and held his kunai against Naruto's throat. Who the hell are you guys? Naruto asked. No, don't. Kushina said as her eyes widened in fear. You're coming with us, Kushina Uzumaki. Do what we say and the boy doesn't get hurt. The man above Naruto said. The man held his kunai close to Naruto's throat as it slowly draws blood against the boy's throat. I'll go with you, but please leave him alone. Kushina told the group of Kumogikure ninjas. One of the men hit Kushina at the back of her head as she fell, but only to be caught by one of them. Carrying Kushina over the right shoulder, the Kumogikure ninjas all nodded and took leave. No, 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 no. I can't let this happen. I have to save her. Naruto pulled himself out from the rumble. You do know they are much stronger than you. And they can surely kill you for sure, right? Kurama said. Don't care, have to save Mom. The only reason why I'm here is because I want my family. Even if one of them is missing, then my whole trip here is worthless. Naruto said with an angry glare. Point taken, but know this, Kushina only fix half of our seal. You have chakra but not enough to use it for attacks. What about shadow clones? Right now if you summon a clone it would be disappear right off the spot. Our chakra need to be at 100% if you do any jutsu at all. But maybe I can give you something that can boost some effect. What kind of effect? Track down Kushina. Naruto felt a burst of energy suddenly. The energy was familiar, it was Kurama's, but different somehow. It was raw and felt free, nothing controlling it or holding it back. Naruto looked at himself and saw himself covered in red chakra as his fingers' nails were long like claws, his teeth were fangs. Naruto looked to his right to see this temporary, so use it well. Now go kid, save your mother, not only her but yourself and me. Naruto dashed out of the ruined house of the Uzumaki family. And just as Naruto left the area, many residents and ninjas ran towards the area. Konoha Forest. The Kumogikure ninjas were rushing through the forest of Konoha, using their super speed jutsu to hasten their escape from the land of fire, while Kushina remained out cold. That was easy than we thought. We didn't fail this time. We have the Kyuubi of Konoha and the wife of the fourth Hokage. This day can't get any better than this. One of the Kumogikure ninjas laughed. Think again. A voice shouted. When one of the Kumogikure looked behind to see who was there, a fist awaits their face. Naruto punched the Kumogikure ninja who was holding Kushina. Kushina was dropped but landed safety. Naruto stood in front of his mother, protecting her from the enemy ninjas. The red chakra vanished, leaving Naruto to his normal state. Naruto withdrew a kunai and glare at the 6 ninjas who were glaring at him. You got some balls, kid. Do you think who you're messing with? One of the ninjas asked Naruto. I don't give a damn. I don't care who you are. You're not taking her. I'll protect her with my life from creeps like you. Naruto's eyes burned with force. He didn't care how strong or who they were. Naruto wasn't going to let anyone or anything stand in his way. He was going to have his family, and there was nothing he was going. That. When one of the 6 men came at Naruto, Naruto dodged the man's attack and struck him in the stomach with a kunai. The man wore a thicker jounin jacket protecting him from sudden death by kunai. He grabs Naruto by the hair and punched the boy in the face. Naruto took out his kunai out from the man's jacket and aimed for somewhere without protection, which was the face. Gah! You little shit! The man screamed as he kicked Naruto away from him. Naruto had stabbed the man in the right eye. The man ripped the kunai out from his right eye. The man went over to Naruto and kicked Naruto in the stomach repeatedly again and again. Though he had some of his chakra back, Naruto still wasn't fully. Naruto coughed up blood from each hard kick to the stomach and chest. But Naruto toughed up taking each hard blow, while trying to take these guys on his own to save his mother. Kushina woke up to see Naruto being kicked. "Stop it! Leave him alone!" she yelled. "Is that all you got?" Naruto chuckled as he spat blood on the man's feet. "No, Naruto, please don't say any more. You're still sick, please stop, he's my son," Kushina yelled. "You should teach your boy some manners." The man kicked Naruto one last time. "Is that all? I have worse beatings kids my age. Your kicks are nothing but love taps, you piece of shit." Naruto coughed more blood but smiled at his enemy, then he gave them a shit-eating grin. The type of grin your enemy would not only beat the shit out of you but kill you. "Keep talking, we'll kill you, brat," the leader of the group said. "So what, you think I'm afraid of you? Just because you're from another village, just because you're better than me as a ninja, or just because I'm still a kid? As I said before, I don't care who you are. You're taking her. You'll have to take her over my dead body." The leader of the group grabbed Naruto by the throat as their eyes no fear in Naruto's eyes, only courage within them. "What make you think you can win? Do you think you can take on all of us?" the man asked Naruto. "Because I'm Naruto Uzumaki, the son of Kushina Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze. Do you think I fear someone as you? Hokage runs in my blood, so fuck you." Naruto's words angered the man as Naruto's eyes widened, as so did Kushina's. Kushina covered her mouth for what she saw. The man had launched his right hand, bust through of the young boy as he fell to the floor. "Naruto!" Kushina screamed his name. Kushina ran towards him but overwhelmed by the leader's men who held her down. Naruto groaned in pain as he struggled to move. "Come on, let's go, we're moving out now," the leader said. As the man turned around, he felt something grabbing his right leg. He looked back to see it was Naruto. Naruto was still alive, but barely. "Let her go or else," Naruto said. "Or else what? You're dying, kid, what else can you do?" The leader smirked. "I'll kill you all," Naruto threatened the man with a glare. But the man found it laughable, a dying kid making death threats. "What's that? I didn't hear you, kid," the man said with a bastard smile. "I'll kill you all. I may not have pro skills as my father or any of Konoha's jounins. I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want from her. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have anything worthwhile. But I do have power, power I have acquired over a very long time. Power that make me a nightmare. If oh mother go, it will be the end of it. I will not look for you, I will not pursue you, but if you don't, I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you." The last part of Naruto's threat speech sounds serious, as if he would make that promise come true. But the man kicked Naruto in the face as the young boy was rolled on the floor. The Cloud Ninja performed a hand sign as the ground opened up and consumed Naruto. "I have made you a grave, rest in peace, you little shit." The leader spit on the ground where Naruto. "Naruto! No, let me go, you bastard! Naruto!" Kushina struggled to free herself from her captors, but failed as they took her and left Naruto for dead. Underground, the earth 6 feet under. Naruto bleeding to death and gasping for air. Naruto knew his end was nearing, but he wasn't going to let it end this way. His mind screams, to hell with that. Naruto was trying to dig his way out from his grave. His mind fixed on saving his mother and his past self and Kurama, but most of all saving Kushina. He knew his father and everyone was looking for them, but not sure where they were. Naruto had to do something. He had to be the bigger man here. He was their son. He was. Especially after what they did for him. He owed to them that very much, because without them he would never be born, or he would be alive, and for that matter be a Jinchuriki. But he didn't care about the sins his parents made in his timeline. He can change they here. But none of that would matter if he died here and let Kushina be kidnapped. Feeling his breath shorten by the second and his eyes slowly closing down on him. Death was close. But he refuses to give in. I can't die, no. 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 I can't die. I won't be killed off here. I won't be buried like some nobody. I refuse to let that happen. I refuse to die. I want to live. I have to live. I must live. I will live. Would you sacrifice everything to save this woman? To have your family, the family that was taken from you? I would do it even with the price of my own life. I will do it. I have nothing else to lose. Without my family, I am nothing. They need me and I need them. They gave their lives just for me. I would do the same for them. I cannot die. I am Naruto Uzumaki. I am your host Kurama. As you once told me before, if I die, so does you. Want that now, do we? Kept half of your promise. The seal is only half fixed, but enough for me to do something about it. All I have to say is this, kid, don't hate me for what I'm about to do. Before Naruto was about to speak, voices were heard from within his mind. Go away. No one likes you. Hey, isn't he? You know. You don't belong here. Go away. Don't play with him, you hear me? You shouldn't listen to that boy. He's a troublemaker. Naruto, don't you have anything else to do beside become a screw-up? You're a loser, you will always be a loser. I care who you are. What a matter, what's wrong, scary cat? Go away, Naruto, you're annoying. Sorry, but I was talking about Sasuke, not you, Naruto. You're weak, Naruto, there's no way you will ever become a great ninja. Whatever you say, do you want to know why everyone hate you? Why you have no one wants to love? Because you are the nine-tailed fox who attacked the village 12 years ago. Irika lost his parents to that fox. I bet he even secretly hates you within. Everyone does. You want to become a great shinobi, then grow up. Foolish won't grow if you stay a fool. Memories of his timeline came rushing into his mind. Memories of loneliness, pain, and fear all came at him like a rushed blow to the mind. All of these dark emotions overcame Naruto. Naruto felt something happening to himself. Naruto looked at his right hand and saw it was slowly fading away. He was returning to the other W. He was returning to his original timeline. He couldn't have the chakra he needed to go back. No, he wasn't going to let it end this way. I will live. I will not die. Naruto's shouting words were. Above on ground, the ground quaked as a powerful force from underneath rumbled within the earth. Elsewhere, Kushina's location. Almost near the end of the Konoha large hidden forest. Kushina remained silent through the journey. She couldn't believe it. Her adopted son, her Naruto, was killed right in front of her eyes. Everything she wished for with Naruto all rotted away in seconds. Her heart was broken. She lost the boy who would call her mother. But suddenly the loud noise was heard nearby as the ground quaked with force. Kushina fell to her knees while everyone else fell to their butts. A hand, no a claw, burst out from the ground and grabbed and crushed one of the 6 Kumogikure men. Rising out from the ground was a person, no a being covered in red-colored chakra. It had 2 long ears with its eyes white as bone. Its 5 tails swings back and forth. Its growls were loud and scary. On its back was a spinal cord bee. Blind Animal. Naruto Shippuden Movie 3 OST. The Kumogikure backed away from the being. Kushina was terrific. She didn't know who or what this thing was, only it was a Jinchuriki. The possessed Jinchuriki looked over its right shoulder and saw Kushina there on her knees, shaken with sorrow and fear. The being looked away and glared at the remaining cloud ninjas. "And Naruto, is that you?" Kushina asked the 5-tailed being. The possessed Jinchuriki let out a powerful roar, cried. The possessed Jinchuriki reached out its right hand and grabbed the leader of the group. The leader stared into the eyes of the possessed Jinchuriki. The man gasped with widened eyes when he heard a voice spoke within his head. "I told you, I would find you. Shit. It's the kid." The leader yelled before Naruto torn him in half with his claws. The numbers were cut down to 4 now. The 4 remaining cloud ninjas stand their grounds and took out their kunais while some perform hand signs. Naruto growled at them, as Kushina feel the bloodlust coming from him. Slaughter is about to begin. 20 minutes later. Minato arrived on the scene, as the battleground was nothing but rumble and ruins. Konoha Forest was nearly blown in half by an unknown force. Minato looked around and saw Kushina on the ground, as her clothes were somewhat ripped, but she had cut marks on her face and arms. "Kushina!" Minato yelled. He went over to his wife to check on her. "Minato!" Kushina came to when she opened her eyes. "Kushina, what happened?" he asked his red-headed lover. "It was horrible. They buried Naruto alive underneath the earth. They took me away, but before that, I heard him. I hear Naruto's cries." "Minato, Naruto is very upset, very upset," Kushina told her husband. "How upset? Where is he?" Minato asked while looking around. "He's using his Bijou power. He reached the 5th form of his state." "And Minato, Naruto, he looked like the Kyuubi," Kushina said with a frown. "What? How is that even possible?" Minato said with a shocked look on his face. "I don't know, but he's fighting those men from the hidden cloud village. They're trying to capture Naruto-kun. Please Minato, you have to stop them. You have to stop Naruto." Kushina frowned. "I can't leave you and the baby alone." Minato frowned. He was worried for both the sake of his wife and his children. "I'm fine, Minato. Go get our son, help Naruto. Save our boy," Kushina said with a smile. Suddenly a loud explosion went off as a powerful roar was heard. The roar was so loud it shattered as thunder as the ground quaked. Minato and Kushina's eyes widened, for what they saw overshadowed them in its shadow. 7th-tailed Naruto Kurama. 7th-tailed Kurama Naruto stood there in front of his parents. Both Minato and Kushina completely shocked upon the form Naruto has taken. Kushina in the past went through under such a transformation, but never as such the level Naruto went through. Naruto's body was covered in blackish red chakra, with bones that taken on the form of a fox all over his body. Naruto wore the fox skulls as if it was helmet protecting him. Its long 7 tails swing up and down each time destroying a piece of the ground. He was only 2 tails away from being complete. Naruto's height has doubled since then, standing about 20 feet tall. Naruto looked down at his parents as Minato stood in front of Kushina protecting his wife. Minato could see it in Naruto's the body has been through a lot. He did all of this so Kushina wouldn't be kidnapped. He thanked Naruto for that, but right now they needed Naruto to return back to normal. Suddenly a look of anger came across Naruto's face. He grabbed both Minato and Kushina with his right hand. Minato and Kushina both struggled and screamed as they could feel the acid touch of Naruto's red chakra skin. Now do it, now it is the time. Kurama's voice was heard. Fine, but I am only doing this once, the rest is up to them. Past Kurama said. Both Minato and Kushina heard voices speak. Suddenly Kushina's chakra chains burst from her back and swing around Naruto's body as one of the chains impale Naruto in the stomach where his seal was as Naruto spat out from his mouth. Kushina, what are you doing? Minato yelled. It's not me, I can't control my body, there's something controlling me. As the rest of Kushina's chains wrapped around Naruto's body, but before the last chain picked its targets. The last chakra chain impacted both Minato and Kushina in the chest. Minato felt Kushina's chakra chain within his chest as it was very close to his heart. Suddenly Minato blacked out. Kushina felt suddenly sleepy for unknown reason. She felt an overwhelming aura overcame her. Unknown. Kushina, 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 wake up. Minato's voice was heard. Kushina opened her eyes to see her husband looking over her. Kushina slowly rise up from the floor. Kushina felt the floor was wet. Kushina looked down to see there was water on the floor. Where are we? She asked her husband while looking around. I don't know. This place is dark and cold. Minato looked around their unknown location. And wet. Kushina added. Where's Naruto? She asked. I don't know. He told her with a frown. There were metal walls to their left and right. The floor was flooded with 4 inches of water. The couple held each other's hands as they walked together. Unknowingly what awaits them at the end of the dark hallway. For what seemed like hours the two came across 2 paths way. One to their left and another to their right. Which way? Minato sighed. Kushina and Minato heard laughter to their right. The two what appears to be a young boy wearing a white t-shirt with black shorts with no shoes. He had blonde spiky and blue eyes with 3 whiskers marks on each cheek. The young boy grinned and chuckled as he turned away and ran. Naruto, the couple said together. Minato grabbed Kushina and carried her in his arms as Minato ran to the right chasing after the young Naruto. While being carried by her husband, Kushina felt her seal aching as it was throbbing. Kushina felt a very familiar chakra close by. The couple entered what appears to be a large room. Once they enter the room, a wall suddenly rose up sealing them within the large room. Within the large room the couple saw a giant cage as behind the cage was nothing but darkness. There was a small paper with the word seal on it which kept the cage closed. In front of the cage, Floating in mid-air was their adopted son, Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto had his eyes closed as if he was dead. Naruto's seal was gone, only a black hole remains where the seal was as black liquid came out from it. The black liquid touched the ground as Minato and Kushina could hear the sound of people's cries and suffering. As the two took a step forward, a flash image appeared within their minds. The flash image was a child Naruto crying as a large group of unknown people stood in front of Naruto about 5 feet away. Kushina and Minato could hear what they say to him. "Go away. Yeah, freak. No one likes you. Just leave, get out of here. You're not even worth it. Orphan, 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 Naruto's an orphan. Your parents didn't love you, that's why they left you. No matter what you do, you'll be alone forever and ever. You are the monster parents tell their children about. That's why you're a freak and you'll forever be alone. No one wants to be your friend. Everyone either hates you or pity a weak, pathetic thing as such you. You're not even a human, no, you're even a person. You're just a thing. You're such a loser, Naruto. Naruto, you idiot, do you even think for once?" Kushina and Minato were torn up for what they. Was this everything Naruto been through, his past, the reason why he ran away from home and came to Konoha, the reason why he came to them? "It's much worse than I thought," Minato said as his fists tightened up in anger. "Naruto-kun, poor Naruto-kun, if only we knew sooner." Kushina fell to her knees as tears came down her face. "Kushina, we may not heal the past wounds of Naruto's. But there is one thing we can do. We can make sure Naruto will never go through that ever again." Minato helped his wife up as Kushina nodded. The couple went up to giant cage where Naruto was. When the two got close to Naruto, their eyes widened in shock for what they saw within the cage. "No way," Minato said. "How is that event possible?" Kushina also said. Kurama, the 9-tailed fox, was inside the cage. He was Naruto's bijou. He was the reason why Naruto was a Jinchuriki, but how it was possible there can't be two Kuramas, there was no way. 4th Hokage. Kurama growls in anger. "He looks different." Kushina noticed. "How so?" Minato asked his wife. "He just does. I don't know, but he looks and feels different," Kushina said with a frown. "We can explain that." Minato heard his own voice spoke behind them. The couple turned around and gasped, for they saw. Standing behind them was themselves. "You're me." Minato looked shocked. "That I am," the other Minato said. Kushina looked at the other Kushina as she was speechless, as the other Kushina just smiled. "This should be interesting to watch." Kurama grew a smile. "What the hell is going on here? Why is there two of us? And why is the Kyuubi seal inside Naruto?" Kushina yelled at her other self. "Because we are Naruto's actually parents and I seal the Kyuubi inside of him," the other Minato said. "What?" the couple yelled at their other selves. To be continue. Happy birthday, Naruto Uzumaki.